So welcome again, and now you've come a long way for a portfolio management perspective, right? You understand fundamental analysis, you understand long-term, short-term kind of portfolios. Now you understand technical indicators and how it works. You've done price action and followed certain methodology with a 4-point agenda to enter, exit, and manage a trade through, right? Now in the previous one I mentioned TSI. I think you should take a look at it, and so that if you manage your bottom line, your top line can be taken care of. That's the fundamental principles of stock related portfolio management activities. Okay, so we will take a look at a similar one. A similar one that we looked earlier was, say, Google, and if you see your screen, the TSI is the bottommost indicator. Okay, the rest we can talk about at the right time, not necessarily now, and I will give you these publications during our RISE circle meetings based on very specific topics that we start discussing, and getting deeper into these topics. That is the time I give you all these indicators. There are about so many of those, and they have now put in a fashion where it's a strategy in itself at different occasions, different situations. Okay, so the TSI, which is a true strength index, was mentioned to you. Now if you see, before even the price action could give us an indication, the indicator here almost showed us that it's on the way down. See, right at this point. And what I mean is, if you would have created a line, say for a trend line here, right, between the two criteria, your indicator is coming right here, right, from a price action perspective. You would have taken some time to come out here. But look at the indicator, right, much ahead in time. This the stochastic RSI is also an important element, but here's the TSI gives you a prominent one. And once it goes below zero line, doomsday, just get out immediately. That's what the price action does for you. So if you realize, see, the price action gave you an indicator before the TSI was hitting below the zero line. This dotted line is zero line incidentally. So price action along with the indicator can give you a true entry exit levels, and use that to your advantage, right, with those specific indicators that we've been discussing. Okay, with that, let's go to the challenge back. And now your challenge is, again, if you're not open an account, open this in now. For long-term ones, open it in your in your bank account where you bank with, and I'm assuming your bank is the right bank that has the right kind of ratings and this and the other, right? For the US, guys, I use E-Trade, effectively works always, and I use with TradingView because it gives me good analysis. I take the trade in E-Trade, but I use TradingView for all my screening and analysis activities. So I can suggest the same for you. For the Indian counterparts, there is enough out there. There is, I mentioned Zerodha, I mentioned Upstock, I mentioned Alice Blue, HDFC Stock, ICICI Bank, all these have their respective platforms. With that, you can use TradingView. I use with them with any of these, right? So TradingView is good enough for all this. And then there's charting for screening and so forth. So we talk about that at the conclusion of these things, which other platforms can be used for all these activities. Now, so you open an account. If you're not, subscribe. TradingView is free on most of it, right? In case you get to next level and you're sure you can utilize it ultimately or optimally, you might want to then pay for the subscription fee. Then you work out at least 5 of your portfolio items based on the criteria we talked about, right? Choose at least 5 companies. We'll discuss those 5 companies and why you've chosen them during our respective RISE circles. And if they are something that, falls into the right scheme of things, then you can start investing in them, right? But please discuss this with your respective financial advisor and whoever you take advice from. I am not a financial advisor. Okay, I do these things for myself. It's been proven right, it's been done right, but for me, for my whatever criteria of doing things and my characteristics, if you will, and not two human beings are really equal and same, etc. So but what I'm trying to share here is with the people what is working for me. Hopefully it works for you. But you have to show the same characteristics to make it work for you. But please take advice also from the financial advisors that you have and whoever you want to. come to RISE circles. We can discuss interactively with people, or in case you want more specific ones, then I will do a one-on-one, right, for any of the sessions. Those are part of the criteria which you would have mentioned for while you would have taken admission to this, right, or as a membership, that whatever criteria that you fill into. So with that, I think we have come to the end of the 4th day, and congratulations for that. But please start working practically on this. If this is not work practically, this will never work for you, right? This you have to put some hard work into play. If you're passionate about really kind of compounding your wealth to the extent and pass it on to your generations. Okay, that is one of my criteria, incidentally. Hence, I did what I did. Okay. So with that, we come to the 5th day, and I will see you there in the next one.